Why? Hello and welcome you all. I'm Will here back to show you more one coffee at a time. Devlog number. I have no idea. I lost track. I think it was how I don't know. Oh what? Oh, 32. I probably at like 36 for a moment there. I think guys I thought we were further ahead than that. Okay. I just like block this case no, actually I'll leave it like that so we can put it into here. I'll show you guys this. So I've started to do saving system down here. I'm looking at what they get here. I want to show you guys a little piece of what I'm going to start doing. So either, the one thing is, these items are like right here. I want them to be saved, so I can either save them if I open the Dark Limited, which is going to be fun if this is done with how you add them to groups. I can either save them in a group like this. Not many groups. So I can save them in a group and then say it's item. Or ground items, I'm going to call them ground items. You add that. And then you copy. Oh wow. I just realized I haven't done the I just like realized that I haven't properly like whoops. I'm gonna do this. Still did not come up. That's great. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you guys get to pick out my latest obsession. Going back to auction not included. You know, I should make probably record more videos on even on that one too. Because that one, I feel like with auction not good, I really want to like play it to the point where I can learn to make the systems. Like that's like the thing that I like the most out of it is the idea of making a system that runs off by another system, and then you're basically doing a recycling system in a way. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna bring up here and put this. Put that back down. Get the group. So my biggest problem is at the current moment you haven't coded in, or you haven't like, you know, haven't got much experience in this and haven't fully realized I have to do this for every item. And I think, unless I can do it by code, but I don't think I can do it by code. You know, I just feel like chocolate this in. I ended up spending a small fortune on cookies and chocolate more than I thought I would. Probably should have just got cookies and finger lamps. Probably should have just got the finger lamps. Yay. I will actually, oh, Patch is gonna be angry with me now. I just knocked him down with the keys. Give me a moment here, guys. So, if I open this... Okay, good. So if I show you guys this over here, so I'll bring it over here and show you guys this. So this like right here, so this is like what the group name would be. So this right here is the group name. And this is what you have to, like, some of the stuff you gotta use to save it. I'll take more of it actually. Wow, that's pretty not cool. Like that's how you do the group, and then you can also do like smaller, like if we go over here to this one. This one right here. Yeah, this one's got variables. So I've done a similar thing to this one with high scores and settings. So basically, if my health is 5 here, and the max health, like at the beginning name, is like 10. Not the lighting. I can load this, or I guess the max health is 10. Or let's say we got levels. You know, you're level 1 or 2. It will. That's what this is for. Remember that. And then your health increases. So let's go from 5 to 10. It can remember 10 and remember your current health, like it say it's half for that. Let's say it's 5, your current health and your current events. So this will probably be the biggest system you'll use for one coffee at a time. And this looks like the path name of the file. And it's got payment over there. So just remember, like you can even do like regeneration amount, experiency. As well. So it's basically set up like that. So that's the way it's set up. Is variable name, value of that variable. This is the variable name that it's looking for is max health, and then this is the number. So it goes name and then like number. So whatever the variable over here is. So that's be where this is meant to be a shortening for it. That's the variable, and that's the name of the variable itself as well. Like, you know, I feel like this is more daunting than but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I guess this is good. Just further highlights on it, so we might as well have a study of this as well while we're here. But you know, as with everything, you're gonna have your water coasters. And now let's talk about winding. So this is one of the basic wordings you need to do for this one right here for the saving system. I think this is saying that if these nodes do not exist, then skip them. But if they do exist, save them. Or one of these saying that check the node has a save function. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem I need to go into. Yeah, see, that's a lot of like things to think about, isn't it? But still be interesting. I think that would be probably one of the biggest things for one coffee at a time. Demo, like, oh my god, is like one away. It feels like only like 2 things away. I mean, not actually one away, but you know, it feels like it's so close. I'm talking about the folder. You know, the only typing I want to do is not in some other folder. Are you gonna live till we get that or not? You know, it's one or the other. Oh, we gotta be able to load now. Oh boy. I will zoom out a little bit so we can catch it all. Now we have to zoom in a bit here. Oh, set that to 100 so I can see better. So that's the one that's saying that does this file exist? If does, then load the file, and then it loads anything within this group name. If I'm not mistaken down there. Oh, it gets the group name, really. Yeah, it gets the saved nodes. That's what it is. For example, we will appreciate this by deleting savable objects. Okay. Maybe I should read more these little strikeout things. I guess there we go. Saying for I and savable no start 2 3 load the file line by file. Then we'll store. So it's accessing the save folder here. That's like the next important thing too if you're gonna do any saving. And so phone speed and on, and then it's talking about adding a new. So on. I have to admit my wild phone. I'm kind of lucky, you know, I don't know. I feel like if Patch can use my phone, would they be using my phone? Probably. Or they'd be taking photos of them all the time and they could. I don't know. I don't know. Patch is so bugger. Here we go. Phone number has spelled before now. Oh, I have forgotten what's going on. We firstly need to create an object. So this is to help it spawn its position. Which would be a big one for me as well. Like, we wanna, you know, I need to actually copy and paste it over here. When we go here. Well, okay, I'll just like knock Patch down. Patch is gonna plan my murder. I guess we can put those down there. Or they just really like it, I don't know. Patch is a strange big little doggy. I have to make more little kelpie dogs. I haven't made one in a while. Or any of the dogs. I think I'd end up getting more of the letter. Kangaroo letter to make more of these like letter bases. Like, that'd be really good. I was talking to like somebody and they're talking about, and they're not liking the fact that I call kangaroo. I'm just like thinking in the back, the kangaroo is more, you eat cattle, they eat meat all the time, and you'll have the problem with kangaroo. Like, what is the biggest problem too? It is a bit like that. I just realized some of it's cut off. Like, that is the most silliest thing ever. I think sure they probably even had like goat before, and it's just like, what's the difference in kangaroo? Like, it's not like they had like the you know, normal, like more typical like pork, kangaroo, no, pork, beef, and lamb. Like, not like that more common, like more typical like white meat idea of like white meat in the shop idea, you know, white culture or Western culture meat. That probably will be better. It is something that's, they have had foods like other type of meats that are less common than that, or less commercialized. A lot of they're the most commercialized type of meat, isn't it? Aren't they? Ugh. I'm actually gonna play the game, you know. And so I did want to scrap. I haven't really done much in the savings because I've been busy playing game, and then also trying to figure out the savings as well. Like, there's helped my knowledge as well, and then hopefully some of you guys' knowledge on it too. Like, even if, you know, you're not doing it, it's like pretty interesting sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's interesting to, Alice telling me some notes too. I think I'd be able to save up a lot of the placements and stuff on the floor. I feel like that's a big one for this power moment. And then actually saving what this machine is set to as well. Same with the machines are set to, where your money is. I think the money will probably be the easiest one to save. And the shop is just the wild card of the family, you know? And eventually we're gonna do like research and all that. I've done this for the jugs, for the jugs as well. That's also why I wanted to make sure that you at least, you know, have ground saving. Because for the current moment, they are gonna be on the ground. Boom. Actually, you know what? What are we into, guys? We want... Let's do it with the box cake. The box cake has revealed itself to me first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've actually extended... I need to extend for the sugar too, don't I? I guess for the sugar it doesn't really matter as much. Stack size. I did that for the flour, like increase the stack size. Then I need to like do fine tuning like this, play the game, see how it feels, how it flows. I don't know what happened to the egg. I still need to fix a bug on the fridge that I've not encountered, oddly enough, on the dry area. You know, this area over here, but I've encountered on here problem. I'm pretty sure, like, if I went and bought some... Really, we still haven't got that one properly all done up. Yeah, I don't know why the jams did not work. That's pretty interesting. Hopefully I remember that. But eventually we have jam in the cakes as well. Is a plan? That's gonna be fun. My torta but double. I want to turn the fan off. I don't know if you guys have been hearing it. You might be hearing underneath my voice. But it's kind of being annoying for me now as well. Oop. Oh yeah, we also gotta make sure it remembers the amount that's attached to it as well. How can that be fun? But I feel like, you know, I gotta have my little small break. I also gotta go to the gym today. Later on. I just have to wait till, cause the person was person texted me was gonna be home lunch, so I gotta at least wait for that. But you know what? At least with this place, like, I can, like, gyms within the building, at least the one I'm gonna go to. Oh, whoops. We got 5 cakes. Don't worry about it, guys. Put 1 cake in there. Put that cake in there. Although, oh yeah, I like how I got 1 out of this, but, you know. Okay. Box cake. I think I got confused at one time. Yep, so we want 1 in assembly outcome, 12 in cutting outcome, as I thought so. Okay, we don't need oh my god, 123 pieces of cake. I'll be able to feed it with all these little doggies on my desk. Oh, Tikampu. And let's go with this. Double cake. Wait, that's something I gotta think about too. I did that little bug again where it's like, bye bye. I don't even know what's in here. Oh yeah, you guys like my grind sound? That's exactly for my coffee machine. My coffee machine has a welder playing this game. You know? It's got its famous moments. I'm actually gonna have to put the milk sound in here soon too. Interesting. I don't know, I do feel like I need a bigger hotbar. But the number one thing I don't want to do, which I'm 90% sure that I should not do, is have a inventory where you just open. The reason why I don't want to do that is because a game like this, I feel like you need to eat up. The only thing that should get you out of like being like in this screen and in this moment is the book, shop, and maybe any like small little mini games if any gets added in. Oh my god, this dude loves the cakes and all. The box cake. I need a box sound. Oh my god. You know what I need is, you know how you whenever you order cake, you get like those boxes? Like, I need a box sound, okay? This will fulfill all of my fantasies. All my nostalgia, I guess, in a way, too. Oh god. And that's what this game is totally built around. It was meant to be built around that old style. Mix of old style Australian bakeries to more modern in a way. No, I wouldn't be surprised if saw many of these out and about. And then there's some people out there, even if they're like Australian, probably will not quite understand. Like, I'm not seeing many of these, like, just the cafe bakery type of flow, you know? Would not be surprised. Oh, clearly we put the stack in. That's good. I mean, that's probably a good thing that it can only put the stack in. So how are you guys going today? Hopefully you guys are going alright. I am really hungry at the moment. I've just like been on my bike, and I think some poor bugger's got their bike stolen. Because the signs are there, and the fact that they had to damage where the tire is sitting in, like, and if you were trying to get your own bike, you wouldn't leave the lock there, like, the damaged lock, like they, I don't think you would have left that lock there as the way it is. I think it's someone's bad day going to be when they find that out. I was really angry with my bike code. And stealing, it hasn't got stolen yet. Like, I feel like it's very different, you know, when like cyclists are like, oh yeah, my bike's been stolen and all that, but it's just like, you're rich enough to buy a new bike, and the chances are the person's probably not either, you know. Oh, don't know why I did that. Must be something with large display. See, that's where you gotta play around with it a bit too. Like, it is kind of sad, you know, like, yeah, man. I used to say have not fought off their bike more. I have a record of falling off my bike, and, you know, I'm passing the black, am I? Yep. I feel like that's the biggest difference between, like, cyclists don't even look after their bike that well, you know, when it's stopped. But, you know, that's a big thing for, I feel like, when you're riding your bike to get to A and B point. Oh yeah, this hasn't properly taken away properly, hasn't it? No, I need to fix that up later. Large storage. But you kind of get, I don't know if you guys out there like know what I mean, but I feel like when a cyclist is like a very different worry than you do when you're commuting biking, using a bike instead of a car. Like, I have been in more crashes probably than a lot of them, I feel like. Underneath a year, like I've been only doing motorbiking for a year and I ended up being in multiple crashes. Like, what's going to be close to a year by now? It would be. Of doing it at least once a week. Or close to once a week because it's like insane. You know, I just decided, you know, I want to go out there on my bike a bit more. So just having it hanging around. I got the bike since COVID and I'll never like went on it much. Because it's not like I don't like riding on a bike. I like riding a bike. I like riding that bike too, you know. But I don't feel like riding it not to a destination. Or not to, like, I don't feel like just riding it, you know? Like, I feel like that's boring, like just riding it. I mean, if I'm just riding it, there's a difference between riding it on a mountain shack and then just riding it. I guess that's a different thing, a different way to think about it too, is that I enjoy riding the bike to A and B because it's nice, you know? And then with the bike too, you always gotta know the tracks a bit more, or where you're going is a big one. I am just like really hungry, at least for chocolate. At the moment, this is nice, isn't it? Let's got water to drink a bit of. I'm meant to be paying attention to what's going on here, too. But I'm not. What else do we want to cook? You know what? I'm feeling like little Leamington dudes. We haven't seen them in a little while. Number 3. There we go. Where's my Leamington blues? I guess the Leamingtons are a good example of a cake that straight up just turns into baby cakes. You know what I mean? Oh, that makes me want to have Leamingtons now. I think I've told this person like the full story of like I made the mud cake. Spent all the time making the mud cake. Oh, grab bloody here, but it's time to settle about there's no eggs in the shop. I do want to try to, since especially in my diet, I'm starting to like get rid of eggs. Like, not to say that I'm going like vegan or anything. It's just that I don't really like eggs that much. I will eat eggs. Like, if someone gave me eggs to use, they're like, here you go, cook with these things. I will gladly take them if they aren't like a full batch, you know? Or even if they were full batch, like, I'll gladly take eggs, like, if someone doesn't want their eggs, you know? I just wouldn't, you know, go out and actively buy it type of thing. I need, goodness, I need to remember, like, if it's, oops. I haven't used my pin system yet, so I'll pin that. Oh, I just realized, looking at this, I need a way to access the recipe from that pin. Like, oh my god. Don't know, guys. That'd be like the most OP thing. That's what I need to do. I need to write that down. Like, have a way to find the recipe. What is that spelling? I'm starting to think patches is in there for pets. with the pin. Oh, well, it's not meant to be spelled correctly. I don't think I did. To the pin page. I might say page so I know exactly, you know, what I mean. But the idea is that you're meant to click here so you can easily like go straight to the Limiton. Oh, it's too chalky. You know, I actually make this in real life. This is the recipe I use in real life. You think I would actually remember it, wouldn't you? I might want to. A bit awkward in that fact that is that like, oh, I guess I haven't like cooked it in a while because okay, well, looks like no milk chalky. I'm actually gonna go to here. So, oh. There's like so many names, I feel like, with the stovetop as well. It's a big one. Who claim? So clean, go back to the claim. Go back to claim in undo or reset. Because I likely the claim with that doesn't have a proper reset. Same with chocolate. I don't know why they want reset properly. So we go to Chucky, one claim, and see what that does. Nope. It's just like hell no. Okay, I will actually take all that out. Okay, it does take out. So it's not the undo. So it's definitely not undo. It is just something about the reset. Because it was fine just then, so it's the reset. There we go. So we can look into that. So let's go with this. Boom. Oh yeah. Ah, I'm just printing them out now. Don't worry, guys. I haven't got the lemons. I need to go back to the lemons. Ah, out of here, please. Go back to lemon. Lemons? Oh no. Lemonade. That's like lemonade. I don't remember spell it. Oh yeah, it's whinging about me not updating it, and that is. Oh. So I just want to do this. Okay, I should be able to get it from this. Or not. Stuff you. There we go. But yeah, I gotta fight with it sometimes, you know? Just like, excuse me, sir. Oh, just don't be like that. Okay then, mate. What's my problem with it anyway? Is a non-E, is it? There we go. I just haven't used like the pins, like the pin system's being kind of new. If you want to know what's the biggest problem with why I'm not using the pins until this end. Like that's why I wanted to set up the pins as well. Like clearly you could tell like to go back to it. Oh. Oh yeah, I just realized every table's full. I'm like, still every table's full. I guess it don't give you free money if it doesn't pick up anything. I need a little cappies. Hmm. I was wondering when they were going to be in the Lamingtons. God. I think I'll leave those Lamingtons there for a moment. And I need to go over here. I think the biggest problem with the large display is that it's slightly behind in the update in like the version, and then compared to the smaller displays. What's our time looking like? I might get to the 40. I want to get like a good time amount, like figure that out. I don't know if I add in like customers being impatient too much. But there might be something getting added in later, you know? Also need to fix up the value, I still think, of things. It's not keeping the value. Oops, I meant to do that one. Our character dude has an unhealthy work life as well. If you're ever curious. We need term number 4. No, term number 1. Pour this in. I don't know why some of this like different sizes. I thought I did one, must have a different bugger. Five and then 4. Then we want. I might have to still up the prices of things. The problem is that I find it hard to fully like. I would never fully like. In a way, yeah, I probably can eventually get there, but you know, at the moment, I'm still not fully comprehend like their economic system. How much like different it is. Like if you're not living in it, it's hard to like know someone else's economic system because I was watching something where Americans are whinging about things being dear when Australia or dear to them, but like when they think it's super dear, like $100 to you in American dollars is different to $100 in Australian dollars. Like a lot of things in Australia that is like a higher price tag is usually pretty cheaper when it comes to this. Okay, looks like that'll be it for me for you guys. So hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you next time. Thanks for watching, and this person gets limited. End up it, and have a nice day. See you next time. Goodbye.